Yeah, for those of you who weren't here on the last XCOM 2 stream, I tried really hard to have like a decent kind of start thing, and I was told that I can start without the chosen assassin and it would have random stuff and it wouldn't necessarily be immune to reaction fire, but I was just straight up lied to, it seems. I'm not convinced that works or it exists, and nobody can convince me otherwise. So we ended up having just the chosen assassin again, who was still immune to reaction fire. And I quit. Pixar, it didn't happen. No, Pix won't work. You're gonna have to fraps that. And no, not OBS, fraps. I want to see that frame counter on the top left. But then your game will probably be modded, so I don't even know if that'll work. So I'm switching over to this because it's a lot more chill, and it updated recently to introduce like trains, and I think nuclear power is in too. So I was super curious and to see how it's generally come along since I took a look at it way back during that free weekend in alpha. Hello Calm, and hello everybody. Dan Nunu is in, Leflerp, Pinter, TTS reverberates into your brain. Yeah, sorry about that. I think it's sorted now, maybe. I'm not sure. Random persons, hello. Jason, hi. Hello, everybody. Ezra, I welcome. Satisfactory is still in early access, still being worked on. If you missed anything about this game, it's basically just a first-person Factorio. You start off on a planet, and you're just supposed to sort of factoryize the planet, I suppose. And you start off kind of doing stuff by hand, but it's slowly over time you unlock tiers of technology, and you'll automate everything in a way and try to keep it efficient and stuff. Hello, Shappy. Eco destruction for fun and profit. Yeah, pretty much. With a game. But I took a look at it way back during the free weekend, and I had a lot of fun with it. And now that it's sort of come along a little bit more, I'm curious to see what else changed. And apparently there's 3 different starting areas that we can have. The grass fields, which I think was the early access free weekend whatever thing that they had around. And then at some point they brought along this rocky desert, a barren medium-sized area bordering the sea, which is mostly flat with nicely balanced distances and building opportunities, but limited biomass. So like not much tree and fauna and stuff like that. So you got to get some other power source up. I'm assuming coal power. Or northern forest, small but lush mountainous areas surrounded by varied biomes, making building harder, but biomass a common resource. I don't know. A World of Warcraft stream? I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. Hello, Shadow Dreamer. These are not different maps, but different areas within the same giant map. Oh, really? Okay. Well, it does say starting area, not like starting planet or anything. So I could see that. I don't know. Do we want to go with like rocky desert? I mean, I don't really mind the grass fields, but that's a bit vanilla. I'm a little curious on the rocky desert. I'm tempted to go northern forest, but I'm concerned about all the foliage and leaves and everything. Will just make the stream quality look like garbage. Hello, Spartathan. Chainsaws can help with that. I never had chainsaws. We'll try it. The Northern Forest. Let's see. Let's see how bad it is. And if it ends up being just awful and there's like way too much everything, then fine. I kind of plan on having a like indoor stuff anyway, because in the free weekend I was able to unlock the walls, and I was really curious about those because you can get walls like have conveyor belts attached to them, and you can add the windows with the conveyor belt through it and everything. And I was like, oh, and I want to make an indoor factory thing. And such an able just called the stream. And private. I don't know. One day maybe Betor joins me. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. It's probably a rough time for him though. Because it is, I think it's also 2 in the morning for him too. So I think he's sleeping because he actually has, like, you know, a job.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit Pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3.
Could
2,
be a bit loud.
1. Planetfall procedure initialized.
KPO.
Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Yeah, that's grassy. Okay, let me quickly options and audio.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 AB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha. I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations. Note: objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding. First objective: please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub. Note: Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste.
Well, it's certainly pretty.
Second objective: please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xenozapper.
Oh my god, hi. What the fuck?
Zone. Note:
Did you just
according
spawn
to
on
Fixit
me?
regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of
Jesus.
defense against extraterrestrial threats.
Gather up all of
Initial scans
everything,
reveal
'cause
coloring
you never
properties
know.
in the flower petals. Further analysis required.
Such is the start to any of these type of games. So I know nothing about this planet biome area. Not a clue. So we'll see. Considering what I want to do, I don't think this area will work out very well. Especially since we got these things that I think they like open up and spit poison or something. Hello, Demand. But like right over here would be fine. Like I don't need I don't need a whole bunch of space, but a decent amount. So what have I got? Okay, plenty of leaves, bunch of flower petals, some wood. Was there a UI scale somewhere? Don't think so. Network quality? Probably medium. I don't think it matters because I'm not playing with anybody. Just starting. Yeah, literally like just landed. More field of view. I can go a little bit more, but I'm not going to go too much more. Anything more than 91 you're going to have to just deal with. Is that a green duck? Might have missed it. Oh, the field of view. Yeah, that won't give anybody motion sickness. This is a decent clearing out here. I don't really mind if it's too hilly, because I think there were foundation bits that you could make, and you just, you create your own flat terrain to build off of. Okay, yeah, fine. I'll equip the Xeno Zapper. Jeez, game.
Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note: the acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
That's a bit of a trek for it. Okay, 2 nearby bits of iron that away. Well, nearby each other at least. And then 1 way out there, 500 meters. So I guess we head this way to both iron. Because the more the merrier. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress at some point. At some point. Not sure if it'd be better for a stream or for Let's Play though, because there's not a whole lot of downtime in Dwarf Fortress. There can be, but only if you want there to be. And if I were to go with the adventure mode, where you're just like the one dwarf and you're doing your own thing, I don't think there'd be any downtime then. Think you were food if I get hurt?
This consumable possesses minor healing properties. Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
Yeah, I hear something. I don't... It's a bit dark. Hello? Come on. I know your type. You just go wee with zoomies. And I bop you in the nose.
Studying the remains of this creature might shed light on how to defend yourself in the future. I recommend analysis.
Stream the game once I know it well. Well, I'd like to think that streaming it when I don't know the game would be a little nicer, then people can help out. Because it's been a really long time since I played it, so I don't know what else changed, and I don't remember many of the key bindings. So here we got copper also. Come on. Come on. The combat in this game is a bit lame. I don't know why it really exists. Nothing is really that dangerous. It's just a nuisance. I hope they improve upon that at some point. Is it quite dark? This should be okay. Back there, yeah, it was pretty dark. Alright, so this is our copper here, or iron rather. I think all of it's pure, not just the stuff on top. Like even the bottom bit here is pure? That's a bit strange. I remember that always being impure, and I was always wondering, oh, is it even possible to have pure? Because then I'd assume that the mining happens a lot faster. And then out this way, we've got another one. Or another two? What? Huh. Another two, and just like merged them. Aha, punched him to finish him off. Nice. Okay, like everything ever is pure so far. It's a bit strange. We got 2 pure irons. We got the pure that away. The pure that away. I guess we build here. Is there anything else around to take a look at? A few blips this way. What the fuck? Okay. Some more there. More there. Why is there so much? I don't know if I can actually access you right now. Okay, well, let's grab up some of this.
4th objective, build the hub. Note, to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution, ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
We'll throw this just out here, I guess, by the water.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. 5th
Tier
objective,
0.
Hub Upgrade, Storage and Power.
The start of the
Note,
game
the craft
ends
bench
up being
and
just
hub
like
terminal are
manually doing
essential for
stuff
progression
and
to the
upgrading
next
your hub,
objective.
and then slowly as you do that you unlock more and more stuff. Like we've got of tier 0, there's multiple stages to it, and as we unlock the upgrades we unlock more things, and it slowly turns us into a bit of automation. And then we can unlock tier 1, and then we do some of that stuff which unlocks more, and then tier 2 is I think the furthest I made it before in the free weekend, because I think much further than that you couldn't get. I think like tier 3 was maybe the top you could get during the free weekend, but nowadays I'm pretty sure we can get all the way out here. Like tier 7 was available. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is tier 8. So maybe this is the end of it for now. Build it underwater. No! I don't know if you could, actually. I don't think this water is deep enough. Hard to say. So, what do we need? Tier 0, hub upgrade 1. That's our milestone. We need 10 iron rods. Which takes 1 ingot each. So, 10 ingots. Although, really, I'll just melt down everything that I've got into ingots, because I don't think you use the ore for anything. There, 20. How's that for you? Wah! And now I have a personal storage box. Oops.
You have unlocked Hub Feature Biomass Generator. Hub Feature Personal Storage. Scanner Feature Copper. New equipment, buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the workshop when built, build menu, and craft bench respectively.
So
Sixth
upgrade
objective,
2.
Hub Upgrade Construction. Note: connect buildings to a generator for power.
Need some copper.
Note: buildings such as the smelter require a blueprint to be set. Advice: automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
Yeah. That's a bit cute. All right. Right, copper. Can I scan for copper? Yeah, I can. I'm assuming we have just like one, maybe 2 copper around. Yeah, okay, just the 1 copper. And if coal's a thing, I'm gonna bet we don't really have any coal at all. Yeah. Because this is like, this place strikes me as a bit of a newbie trap where it's like, oh wow, look at all the iron over here. Oh, there's so much. Let's start here. But it's actually really far away from anything else. But we'll see how it goes. The tall frog. Yeah, it kind of looks like a tall frog. They're chill. I don't know what they really do, if anything. I never killed one before. So with the big top bit down, now I've got room I can put down an extractor later on. That's why that iron before, I'm not too sure if I can actually access that because it's got this big, huge rock that's not iron on top of it. Not sure. And then I need to make some plates. I think I need more iron though. Yeah. Limestone, I'm sure I'll need this too at some point. I can put the small manual extractors, but not the big automatic one. Okay, yeah, I guess those would still fit. Can you have multiple of the manual ones on the same same node? Game looks and reminds you of Subnautica. Yeah, that's a pretty good. Do you ever break? What is your story? There we go. It's a good comparison. It's like, imagine Subnautica, but a lot less dangerous and scary, and more about just exploiting the world and ooh, bacon.
This consumable possesses minor
just
healing
automating
properties.
things.
Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
It is significantly more chill than Subnautica, although I find Subnautica really, really calm. Interestingly, I don't know. It's chill in its own very strange way. I think I'm gonna turn the audio down just a little bit. It's a bit loud for me. Bring that down to 90. Bring the music back up a little bit though. Okay, that might be enough for a bit. Just you wait with the chill part. It is chill for now. The Leviathans are good and spoopy. Deep underwater where there's like no light, it's absolutely terrifying. Now, why is this so quiet now there? Why does this sound so varied in like every game ever that I play nowadays? Like, why is this factory volume, are we calling it? Maybe effects? I don't... Like, I can barely hear myself crafting this. For fuck's sake, can we get some audio bounce up in here? Oh, I'm gonna make a sound effect. Oh, cool. Make sure you normalize it at 0 decibels. Okay, yeah, fine. I'll totally not do that, and we'll just leave it as is, because fuck having things balanced. That's a good idea, too. Jeez. Yeah, normally this thing's loud as hell. Every other playthrough you've seen, it's properly normalized. Dude, nothing I play is normalized. Nothing. Everything I play has got really fucked up audio balance to it, and I don't know why. It's not like my setup is that crazy. We'll use all that. Okay, so I needed 10 sheets, 50 wires. And that's already 51 wires. Ta-da!
Congratulations. You have unlocked Scanner Stone. New buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively. 7th objective. Hub upgrade, conveyor belts. Note: use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results. Note: constructors are capable of constructing copious parts, of which only one type at a time.
Okay, now's when it starts to scale up a little bit here. Part of Team YouTube. Do you dare bring up XCOM 2? You can if you'd like. Fuck. I need a break from that. Castrate the assassin so I can continue. Yeah, it's her being immune to Overwatch that makes her really, really shit to deal with. So we need 75 plates, no rods, but we need also screws so we can make the reinforced iron plates. And the screws need rods, so I'll make a couple of these. A few of these. How many did I need for reinforced iron plate? 24. Like one more, I think. Okay. And then 8 plates. Oh. There we go. There's the plates. The concrete we make with the sandstone. Grabbed that earlier. Cables, we need copper wiring for. So fine, we'll make a bunch of this. Okay, and then I just need more iron for the sheets. But I think we can start doing some of the automation stuff. Whoa. Damn. Funky nights. So we've got the craft bench, allows me to craft some different stuff. The equipment workshop allows me to craft some other different stuff. The smelter allows me to melt down stuff automatically. The constructor, I can do the constructor already? Oh, I guess I could, yeah. So we could already have, I put in ore into the smelter and then bring it over to the constructor afterwards. We don't have the conveyor belts yet. We get those next, and that'll sort of sort the me moving stuff around a bunch. But if we do these, we need to get them power, which involves building power lines and fueling them with the, these guys out back, which I throw in plants and stuff. They're just biomass burners, basically. Oh, get rid of all the nature here. There's so much of it. I don't know if I can get to this plant. Damn it. Halfway part 11, which is around restart 9. You got another 20 restarts to go or so. I hope you're happy with that lost mission. Fuck, I got that thing down pat. It's getting to be kind of too dark to see. Is there a brightness thing on this? No. No, why would there be? Alright. That's more limestone. Don't need that yet. I need the iron. Which... It's dark and I'm turned around. I think was up here. What did it take for the little extractor? I think I made that at the crafting equipment workshop, right? I think. We'll see about making one of those. I can build light slider? Oh, thank God. We need those. We need those so bad. How much later? Like tier 2? Tier 1? Two or three. So it'll be a little bit. Alright. That's fine. The days and nights go pretty quickly in this. It's already starting to get a little bit brighter, I think. There is fall damage, but it takes a while. Crafting equipment workshop. We will right click that to add that to the to-do list. I'll probably go ahead and build a smelter too while I'm at it. And you can hang out just here. We'll be fine. Right on top of the plants. Excellent. I thought I'd be able to pick them up afterwards. But then we can make portable miners, which I'll add a few to. 12 more plates, some cables, copper wiring, which I need a bit more of. I also need some... Okay, yeah, I need a lot of copper. I need some more for another cable and then more wiring. And the copper was... there. The problem with dropping the difficulty more of XCOM is that it gets super duper easy to, like, it's just the beginning that's a complete ball ache because of the assassin. Afterwards, it's totally fine. When you start getting the larger squads of dudes and you start getting the nicer abilities for them, it becomes really, really easy. It's the assassin having so much speed, so many actions and all that, it's just not fun. You know, and there'll be people who are like, the assassin's really not bad. Look, you just have to do this, this, and that. But it's like, I hate her. I think she's a really bad gameplay mechanic. I think her design is awful. Apparently, if I stand back enough, I can get these. Right, not ready for that yet. I am just not a fan of her at all. Like a bit extra of everything. So now I can do 3 portable miners. And then I want to get a smelter, maybe 2. Which I suppose I should have queued up before. Rods and wire, no problem. And then power also. But I think that just turns into cables generally is all I need for the power. Think. Just for now, we'll have 2 smelters just right here, I guess. And then power from you. You can directly go to each of them, I think, but I'll need to connect to them all. One of these guys, which apparently I need concrete for. Man, they changed this recipe a lot, I think. What the hell? 1 cable, 3 wire, an iron pipe, and was a concrete? Man. I mean, sure, I guess. Not the biomass burger. There. And then can't you? Okay, that's just cabling. So the towers are a lot more expensive, I guess. Which is fine, I suppose. The power poles can have 4 different connections, but since you'll be connecting them together, it's really just 3. So I'll need 1 going in, 2 out, and then I'll need the last output from this pole going into another pole to extend a little bit, and we could just like build a line of them, kind of. And then at some point we'll tear everything down and put it indoors, because I don't really want to do an outdoors thing. I've not played with the XCOM 2 DLC aside from War of the Chosen. The Technical Legacy Pack and Shen's Last Gift I never did anything with. I did the integration with them before, so I just sort of started kind of with the Spark stuff. Because you just like, you do a research for it and that's it then. So, drop it. They got some nice startup animations for this. And this will just gradually make it up. 1 per second. But it stacks up to 100, I think, and then it's it. So you have to keep going back to these all the time and emptying them out. But that's fine. They're not supposed to be like the be-all, end-all miner, so... For now, we deal with it. But they're used for the upgrade for the... Whoops. For the proper miner. So you can have conveyor belts hook up to. So it's not really a waste that I built these. You'll still get it. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. And then we can dump the stuff into the smelter. It'll automatically smelt it. Because I don't have conveyor belts, I'll have to pick up the output manually from those, but that's fine. It saves me a step. So configure you, you'll make iron ingots. We throw the iron in. And for you, you're making copper. We throw the copper in, and then we power them, which is what these leaves and stuff are for. This one I can't actually move. This one is actually in the way. I don't think I can make the biomass yet, so we'll just throw that in. And there we go. Oh, I can. Okay. So just reach into the machine and rip these out if I can. Oh, come on. Just give me those. Okay. Now it still generates the 20, but for 6 seconds per, instead of I think it was 2 before it was just leaves. Can build the generator now. Generator? No. Constructor? 3 reinforced iron plates. Then I'll need more of the cabling for the power pole. And also maybe concrete. Okay. So... plates and screws. Yoink. It'll be a minute. Let's grab the portable miners real fast. Empty them out. XCOM 3 should be alright. As far as I know, they are actually working on it. It is a confirmed thing. But I don't think there's even like a tentative release date type deal, like, oh, maybe in 2020 or 2021. But I'd guess probably the end of 2020 or something. We should start hearing about it at the start of the year. I would think. Grab your output too, because otherwise you'll also get full at some point. Reboot or apocalypse? It should be a TFTD thing according to the ending cinematic of XCOM 2. It was not very subtle. Oh yeah, you can't technically connect there right away. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that. That's fine. I don't really need another power pole, but no, I can't connect this to another power pole, so I'll have to get rid of this connection if I'm going to be doing that. And you can make some biomass. So there you go. Have fun. And you'll chew away on that for a bit. I'll quickly grab the miners again, and we can go back to working on the iron sheets for the hub upgrade 3, where we then turn the portable miners into proper miners and get conveyor belts, and we just have stuff automatically get fed in and smelted, and then from there automatically out and constructed if necessary. Big upgrades. One-off Factorio multiplayer with chat. I don't really want to touch Factorio on Twitch anymore. That was a bad experience. That was too much backseating. Too much people not knowing when enough is enough. Maybe I try it out again another day. But not for a while. Oh, almost there. Okay. There you go.
Congratulations. You have unlocked new buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively. 8th objective, hub upgrade, additional power. Advice: when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts. Caution: overloading the power network guarantees suboptimal performance.
That's not a moose. It's an encouraging cat. It says it right there. Ah, there's no crouch. That's entirely too difficult to read. Not on this resolution. Damn, muted for 1,000 years. Poor guy. Nice. And I think the research thing goes there on the next upgrade, so I can start putting in like the alien carapace and learning what I can do with it. So select that. It's basically just more of the same. As the game slowly encourages you to work toward automating this stuff, because this should be a ball lake. You'll be like, man, there's gotta be a better way. And then there was. I think we have a second bioreactor also now? No. Soon we get that. So let's make up conveyor pole. Oh yeah, this would always be automatically built though. It's just like a support structure for the conveyor belt. Rods, plates, concrete. And then foundations we can do now at the cost of concrete, so we can have a nice flat surface. We can start making some walls. So I'm going to need to get a lot of concrete, a lot of iron sheets. So let's queue up another constructor. And I can have probably another smelter. No cool miner yet though, huh? Damn. Alright. But we'll have a smelter smelting up iron, and we'll have that spit out directly into iron plates then. And the limestone can turn to concrete, which I guess I'll do by hand, I suppose. Fine. How long will the stream be? 2 to 6 hours. We'll be going for a little while today, I'm pretty sure. So if you got some other stuff to do, feel free to go ahead and do that. I'll probably be here when you're back. I need so many plates. What are we building? Right this second, I'm working on another smelter and another constructor so that I can put in iron and it'll automatically smelt, move to the constructor, and turn into plates. Because I use a lot of iron plates. I use them for everything at this point. So I think that'd be the first thing to get automated. So that's what I'm working on right this moment. When I start to get the automated mining things, getting the sandstone to concrete will be probably primarily my thing there. Because we're going to need a lot of concrete as well, because I'm actually going to be building indoors this time around. At least I'd like to. Okay. And power pole. Let's take apart. Oh, I have a flashlight. It's on V. Oh, that's strange as hell. F is dismantle. Something like that. And then from you, in. And then you've got 2 more, which will be fine. It's all a mess right now, but don't worry. Ugh. Okay, and I think we'll be hitting a power spike at some point soon, right? We still okay? Consuming nothing, because these guys are all full. Or empty. Don't have any copper for you. You keep working the leaves. You'll smelt iron. And you will create plates. And then we need the conveyor belt. Just like that. So iron ore in and plates out. How can I grab just like half of this? What's split stack? Shift right click. Okay. Flashlight. Beautiful. Okay. Let's dump some more inventory, pick up the ore that I've got from portable miners again. The biomass, I suppose I'll start storing because we get a second thing soon. So I can start powering from 2 sources. Leaves can go in, the wood can go in. I need you, I need you. You must construct additional plant. We need more Vespine gas. No. Do people still play StarCraft 2? It was like the hugest thing for the longest time. And now I just don't hear about it. I don't know if I'm just not in that, like, circle of gaming anymore, and it still happens, I just never hear about it. Oh yeah, they redid Brood War, didn't they? Right. Well, people still play. I don't hear about that either, though. Because there was like a lot of tournaments. Like you had Total Biscuit doing the casting, you had Husky StarCraft doing the casting, but Total Biscuit passed away. Husky StarCraft just moved on with his life, and he keeps teasing with like rebooting his channel, but he never actually does. I think I'm just stuck in like 2008 or something like that, and I just refuse to move on with any news or anything. I think that might be what the issue is here. Because I'm sure it's all moved on and it's still definitely a thing, but it's just anybody that I was watching is no longer really around doing it. So it just seems dead to me. Ah, and you're out of leaves. Okay, cool. Good job. You can work on then... I guess you can start working on the concrete for me then. Yeah, that'll save me a bit of trouble. So I got a lot of limestone. Plates we're working on. Rods I need to do by hand still. StarCraft 2 is a televised sport in Korea. Oh, nice. You met Husky once, dude's a massive dickhole. He kind of seems like the type. And just looking at him, he looks a bit like an asshole. Somebody who, if you disrupt his way of doing things, or you distract him from doing what he actually wants to do, he'll just be a complete bitch about it. That was the general vibe that I always had from him. Like one of those dudes, he's only happy with what he's doing only because he's successful doing it. If that makes any sense. When you rod stamming? Yeah, okay, got enough of that. Throw those in. The concrete. Probably have enough made already. Yep. And Joel. Yeti versus Husky on drama alert. Dude, I'd take that. Publicity, yo. It is so hard to get recognized for anything. Can't just wait. I guess we'll keep collecting the portable miner stuff. Break 100k. 100k. I missed my first chance of doing a 50,000 subscriber milestone on YouTube. If things keep going the way they're going, I might get a second chance here pretty soon. I guess that's a positive spin on what's happening currently with my YouTube channel. People are like, oh no, it's fine, it's just YouTube doing a subscriber calling. Those tend to just happen across like 1 or 2 days though, not, you know, weeks upon weeks. Just by ads, yes, because advertisements for another dude's Let's Play channel is exactly what we want. People were unhappy when Twitch was advertising other channels, so let's just buy an ad slot on YouTube to advertise my channel and pull people away from the channel that they were just watching. Somehow I don't see that working out for me. That's right though, I quite enjoy what I do. It's just, since I can actually stream, I focus on it a little bit less. Because it's still content for people to watch. If they actually genuinely like watching me do kind of whatever I enjoy doing, then they'll happily watch the stream stuff, and if not, then they'll leave. They'd be leaving regardless at some point. So it sorts itself out. It's just, it still sucks though. What do I do with all the copper? Can I see what I need for future milestones? Yes. A bunch of wire. Alright, cool. I'll work on that then. So I'm just waiting for the plates to do their own thing. Haven't seen a YouTube ad in years, premium subscription and all, so you don't know what kind of ads are out there now. A lot of what you'd expect. A lot of cyberpunk. A lot of, well, just cyberpunk, really. God, that's all I ever see. I'm sick of seeing Keanu Reeves' face. I think I'm the only dude who's not completely blown away by the fact that Keanu Reeves exists and is being a face actor for a game / voice actor. And I think I might be like the Antichrist or something because I feel that way. I think Reddit would start a little war with me if they heard me say that, because they've got quite the circle jerk going for Keanu Reeves, and I don't really know why. I guess because he's not a complete asshole. Like he's a normal dude, and we could use a lot more normal dudes in our life, so people just like hang on to him because he's relevant currently. YouTube is keeping on, but gaming channels are slowly dying. YouTube, if you take out music on YouTube, YouTube is dead. That's the only thing that they've got going on for them right now. Nobody really watches the movies. Well, I guess also the weird kids channels things too, but that's probably most of their money. Because I don't think the parents would have like YouTube Premium so their kid can watch and bypass the ads and all that. But typically, like, the metrics for music channels are significantly higher than everything else right now. People hop on for, like, those little short news clips because the news channels always link into those. And I always forget that I've got these over here. Words. And they have like playlists of music going and stuff like that. Must leave me because I hate Keanu. I don't hate Keanu though. That's the thing. Like I'm just not blown away by his existence. He's just a dude. I don't. Cool. He's a guy. Nice. I know plenty of dudes. A stream of House Flipper would be, that'd be some pretty dry content there. That game needs the editing. Like I spend hours, the entire night of recording that I do is dedicated to making like 5 minutes worth of House Flipper gameplay. It takes so much time to record that game. So I don't know how much of it there will be in the future. And generally, it seems like the super edited content like that is just the way to go because nobody sticks around for longer than 10 minutes. That's copper. I got plenty of copper. How you doing? Yeah, you're empty. I'm getting like half distracted by chat and just like talking and ranting that I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing here. Oh, they're good videos because they take that much time. If I just approach that the way that I would have traditionally with other series, where it's just editing out the bits of me doing literally nothing instead of just effectively nothing, it wouldn't be nearly as good. It'd be like, wow, this game's really repetitive and dull. Oof. But it's like, over the course of just a minute, you watch me renovate an entire house. That actually took 2.5 recording sessions to do. It takes a lot of time. Better mining things. Let's go. Ah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, there we go.
You have unlocked Hub Feature, Additional Biomass Generator. New buildings, which can be found in the Build menu.
Still can't do research yet.
Ninth objective, Hub Upgrade, Molecular Analysis. Note: to ensure full mastery of skills and equipment, I have been asked to not interfere with this last objective. Good luck.
And some sheets. But actually, I might need the copper wiring. There you go. I had enough. The sheets I'll keep. The concrete I can probably put in. You might be getting kind of full anyway. Not really. We can make the miner Mark 1 now. I'll take 3. I'll need another power pole. Probably a couple conveyor poles and a bunch of belts, which is just sheets. And a storage container, so things don't run full all the time. Take a few of those too. Okay. So the 3 portable miners we've already got. I just need rods. That's it. Nice. Hooray for hoarding stuff. Guess I'll start with you because you're the limestone. Yeah. So grab all, pick up the miner. Miner Mark 1. And you've got a conveyor belt output. You will head out to... Oh, I didn't queue up smelters and stuff, so I might need to make more stuff. Put you output into a smelter. And then from the smelter into a constructor. Which I need reinforced for. Probably just take this one, because this one's basically doing that job. Disassemble was F. We're doing it. We're making progress. Ugh. It's so good when you get to this point finally. We'll have to move. We'll have to move some stuff. Something like that. And then a storage? Oh, I get storage next, right? Okay. But that's that. And then power it up. I think that's fine. We take you down. We bring you both to this guy, and you connect. There we go. And you can have some biomass. All right. And you can see our overhead is significantly higher than it needs to be currently. But once I get these miners going and everything, it could change. I'm being dumb. You just go straight into a, you don't get smelted. Sorry, my bad. You just right into this guy. Concrete, go. And you make limestone at 45 per minute. And you output limestone at 60 per minute. So technically we're gonna have a little bit of a block soon. Because it takes us longer to make the thing with the limestone than it does for us to mine it. But I don't really care. Bow! I pressed E. Oh, is that just like calm it down? I guess it just calms it down. Okay. Nice. Keep doing copper stuff. I have so much copper. Biomass, I'll refuel you guys? Question mark. Nah, they're okay. So, I need more rods and plates now because I used those. Yeah, sure. And I guess just conveyor right on over. Let's move this. We'll move this out here, because I guess I don't really need to have... If I'm building a factory thing, I don't really need to have smelted materials come in to be smelted. I could just have them mined and then smelted straight away, right? So then we have coming into the factory just the already smelted stuff. Well, that looks a bit strange. You're okay? Oh, okay, you built supports. Good. Good, good, good. And then from there, I have no idea. The music in this game is pretty strange. And then I'll rip you apart as well. You just dismantle the hub and get everything inside of it. Oh man. Kind of cool you can do that, I suppose. What other iron do we have? Perfect. The Subnautica OST for Satisfactory. Subnautica's got some beautiful music. The sound in general of that game is really, really good. Very solid. And smelt. $30 per minute. 120 per minute. Wow, okay. That's... Wow. So that can fork off into 4 different smelters. God damn. Pure iron. What a thing. Wanted to build a storage earlier, just saw it was under the organization tab. Oh shit. Thank you. Wait. I already had it queued up. I'm just an idiot. I'm too tired for this right now. Okay. Apologies. At least someone is paying attention. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, okay. That's pretty wild. And how we doing with power so far? Yeah, it's starting to climb a little bit. I need both of these running for sure now. Okay. So you then. It's too long. I can't afford it. Bring over to a more centralized location, I think, right? Although you are more important to me because I need a absolute load of concrete for what I'm wanting to do. All right. Once you level up a bit, you can start searching for crystal slugs, which unlock multipliers for factory buildings. I might have found one of those on the free weekend, but it wasn't actually in yet. It was like some placeholder name or so. Crystal slugs. So I think I remember seeing like a yellow one on top of the hill or something like that, and I was like, what is that? How do you get that? And then I realized, wait, you just build up to it. Duh. Since the machines that I have put down are going to be full already with a bunch of raw iron and copper and stuff, I'll have to melt down what I've got manually, unfortunately. It'll take a bit, but with the materials that we get out of this, we should be able to do the hub upgrade 5. Green, yellow, and red. So does each one do different things, or are they just like... You mentioned them being multipliers, so do they multiply higher, like greens times 2, yellows times 5, and reds times 10? You're supposed to be asleep 4 hours ago, you're working 3 hours. Oh geez, Sparts then. Have a nice night. Thanks for stopping in. Something like that with the multipliers? Okay. Huh. Interesting. This red hot button because I've been hammering it so much. I should probably be making rods actually because we got plates already being made elsewhere. And I need to figure out how to wrap that around to get over into this. Because that's got its own smelter already. We just need to bring over the constructor, really. And this smelter, I think, is bonus. V for flashlight. Yeah, you're already full. That didn't take long. As expected. Bit of a wonky belt. And you are making plates. Go. Makes 15 of these per minute. Currently we're okay because this had such a huge backlog. But eventually this will be down enough. You make 30 per minute, you make 15 per minute. So at some point we'll still have a clog. Okay. Hello, Plumpy. How you doing? I was watching the Subnautica VOD and thought you'd check to see if Yeti was online, so here you are. Hello, Dippertronic. How you doing? How much Subnautica do you have to watch still? Did something just shut down? I thought I heard something power down. There. Although, actually, let me move you a lot closer. It's an absolute mess for now, I know. Trust me, I will fix it. There. So the plates is automated again. But now this time entirely automated. And it'll just store away itself into here. Where it's got a whole lot of room. More room than I've got personally. Kinda like you. How you doing? Yeah, doing alright. Okay. Good stuff. Concrete away. The wiring I've got, the rods we can throw in, some sheets we can put in. A rod production facility would be a really cool thing. All this limestone that I've still got on. What else was missing? Yeah, you need a storage as well. Oh, I'm missing the rods and plates now, of course. Of course. I need to steal... That's limestone. Need to steal some iron from you. Yeah, you won't mind if I take a lot. I'll have to do it by hand because that smelter's a little bit behind. Start building, making stockpile of screws and reinforced plates. We'll need those in large quantities fairly soon. Can see that, sure. Because I'll have to have that iron there. Mine's so much. I can have that smelted by 4 different smelters. So one of those can go into like 2 iron plates. One of those can go into a rod. One of them can go into... Well, it's rods into screws, isn't it? So probably like 2 or 3 of them into rods, probably, actually. And then one of them will just stay as rods and the other will turn into screws. Something like that. We'll see. We'll figure it out. What I need you for? I needed a bit of plates and a bit of rods for a storage container for the copper. Oh. 2 more plates. There's also upgraded belts like Factory, so you can just fan out production and rejoin on the equivalent of a blue belt. Upgraded belts. So like they move faster or so. Does that really help me though? Because it's the well, if they move faster, then they could move more at once. So like the iron, how much does one of these belts move? Because that iron out there mines up 120 per minute. I don't think one of these belts could move 120 per minute, right? This is like, I don't know, like 30? Hello, Flycan. How are we doing here? Yeah, okay, pretty good amount of concrete. Doing pretty okay with plates. So let's make up some rods and put the rods in, because I don't have anything making rods temporarily. That'll probably be like the next thing that we do, though. The default iron smelter outputs at is half of the belt capacity. So the belts can actually hold a lot, is what you're saying. They don't seem that fast. Alright, all this limestone. How, yeah, you're a bit slow making the old concrete totally full. Ugh. Okay. So I might have to make that by hand also. Ugh. $30 per minute. Oh, okay. I think it's when you finish up the HUD, the hub, you can choose which route you want to go. It sort of fans out into a bunch of different techs, and one of them will be the splitters and mergers, which I'll be probably getting first. All this copper ore that I've got on me too. Ugh. Iron rods, right, but I needed the iron for it. Which I'll have to steal more of. Yoink. What video settings am I using? The game runs smooth? Well, I'm still pretty early on and it still hiccups every now and again. We're mostly at high for everything though. Except the grass I've got turned down a lot. The motion blur I've got off because motion blur can go do something awful. I hate motion blur so much. Foliage quality I've got low because I don't actually want a lot of grass. Because that just makes the bitrate just awful. Streaming with a lot of foliage is a really, really rough thing. And plates we should be done with already. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, that's great. You don't have to pay attention to it. It's just there and done. Okay, finally. Welcome to the game. There it is. Okay.
You have unlocked Hub Feature, Molecular Analysis Machine, also known as the MAM. Building, Biomass Burner. Building, Space Elevator. Equipment, Object Scanner. Equipment, Beacon. Additional hand equipment slot. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols. Additionally,
take a look at the
MAM
paleberry and then the
provides
bacon, I think.
opportunity to send samples of xenobiology and other materials I deem relevant to R&D in exchange for appropriate rewards. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and thus initiating project assembly. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know if it doesn't actually help like at all. Not at all. You might have to do that with like a really high resolution or something. Yeah, I checked out the chat earlier. Good stuff. How long is this taking? Oh, 5 minutes. Oh, okay. I guess we can start working on the factory of sorts. Selecting a milestone first would probably help. I might do the splitters and stuff first, I don't know. I can't decide. But like, I unlocked all this stuff and I thought, oh, that's really cool and awesome. And then I can do the splitters, merges, conveyor, lift. Yeah, like the wall conveyor perpendicular and just the windows so the conveyor belt can go through. And I was like, oh my god, that sounds so cool. And I wanted to do a factory type thing. But then the free weekend ended, so I didn't really have time. Hello, Kermit. Yeah, looks are new to me too. 60 resources per minute. Move resources between floors. Good deal. Let's do it. Splitters and mergers and lifts. I need plates, rods, and wire. Standard deal. I guess I'll start working on that now. How do I keep everything so damn organized and clean? Are you saying I have things organized and clean? Because I think it's a bit of a mess, really. I just have stuff sprawled everywhere for the time being. Hello, Love Rex. Have I played with sugar cubes at all? Excuse me? I used to put those in my coffee. So, yes. Yes, I have. Oh, it's so tempting just to, like, make a smelter to finish this up for me. Flykin gonna eat and head to bed. Alright. Have a good time, Flykin. Thanks for stopping in. Download an auto clicker. I mean, this is just click and hold. It's no problem. It's not like I'm actually clicking this repeatedly. I like how white hot it's getting, though. I can't even really see the button in the middle anymore. It's so white hot. I think that's as hot as it might get. A little bit of smoke coming off of it as it cools down. Good stuff. I like that. It's a nice little fun thing. Okay, 500 wire. I'll just go ahead and do that because we're here. Why not?
The MAM has completed its analysis.
The man. And make a bit extra. Cool. Okay. So there you are. Rods and plates. Rods I'm not making yet. Get this frickin' nature out of here. So much of it. Alright, yeah, we ran out of power ages ago. Okay, and you've got 24. That'll do for now. Yeah, we're alright. Still have plenty of overhead. What's it take for a quick constructor? 3 more reinforced. I still have a lot of stuff on my watch. How do I clear that? Clear list. Just like that. Pretty easy. Let's just go ahead and do a tentative iron rod production thing. I'll have to do it by hand for a little bit. But that's alright. Reinforced iron plate. Need more screws. Captain K, you off to do some dad stuff? Back to the YouTubes for you. Yeah, alright. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. This will be up, I'll probably have this up later today. I don't think I have any pressing issues to attend to this morning. Cook shopping, but that's about it. So we had iron out there. Did you have a spare connector on you? No. One of 4 there. Okay, we'll throw it out here. And you make the rods. I just have to, every now and again, head over to here, steal some of the smelted iron backlog from this guy, bring it over. You don't have a backlog yet. Why do you not have a backlog yet? How's that possible? Alright, I'll just eat it right off the conveyor belt then. And it's pretty slow going though. Okay, here. Let me just... I'll do it. It's fine. Damned thing. How much is a smelter? Just some rods. So you get a smelter too. So I just have to transport the raw iron over then. In this episode, Yeti hungers for metal. Hunts for metal. Both. Really both. If you're hunting for it, surely you're hungry for it too, right? It's a big ball ache at the start though, this game, but it smooths out a lot. You just give it a minute. So you are, yeah, constructor. So let's scooch you a bit. We'll have smelter. A second one up here, generally there-ish for now. Heading down to a constructor, there-ish for now. You're making the rods. You're smelting the iron. And then I have to power you, but I can just throw iron in real quick, just like rip them out of here or something like that. And then when I get a splitter, then I can have it split off after the miner into a row of smelters. Then we'll have a lot of smelted iron coming through, and then from there into a mix of whatever I need it to be. Just need to start your power, which if I snipe that, yeah, sure. Now I need cables. It's always something. I'm the only person you know of to use ball ache to describe things? That can't be. There's people out there who use ball ache. There has to be. I'm not that unique. Alright. That's the crisscrossing of the wires. What is this? Okay, but that's doing its thing. And then I guess I'll have you also go into a storage container. Like, if nothing else, this is just allowing me to sort of like allocate the resources into specific buildings and structures I need. So when it comes time to redo everything, I've already got it all. It's nice that they'll stack. Didn't know that. Okay. So, plates and rads. And concrete. Oh yeah. And just smelted copper. Yeah. I guess I could get you working on some wires. I don't really have much to do with copper for now. What else do you make with copper? Nothing that I have yet, but in general. Oh, that was like the quickest thing ever. It's a lot of biomass. Letters on the sides of containers are climbable. Oh, hey. Oh, neat. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed those were there.